Doc, I think we have to talk about this.
Roman, we both have a lot on our minds right now. And we've both been through a couple of very rough weeks.
I know that, but I thought that going to Mazatlan helped.
I did too. The last time that we were on the beach, I felt very secure about coming back to Salem and picking up where we left off. And then when we got on the airplane, I realized that it wasn't going to be that easy.
Being there was like being in a dream. Unfortunately, you always have to wake up from those. I don't know, maybe it's just that we were a little depressed that it all ended so soon. One thing I do know is that something is going on between us, and I can't figure it out.
Roman, we're not the same two people that left on that trip.
Yeah, well, where does that leave us?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. The one thing I do know is that after spending so much time with you, it's going to be tough being away from you today.
I know. Roman, I'm not sure how to ask you this. I know that you care about me. And I will always be very grateful for what you've done for me. But I wanted to ask you if you really meant what you said. I mean, when you said you loved me.
Well, I've been kind of wondering that about you. I mean, did you really mean it when you said that you loved me?
Maybe if we have to ask that question, maybe it isn't a very good sign.
Well, I just wish I understood what's going on here. I mean, everything seems so perfect in Mazatlan. We both seem so sure of what our feelings were. And now it's hard to even try to talk to each other.
I know the last few months haven't even seemed real.
They were very real for me, Doc.
Isn't it a little bit unusual for you to be forced to live with a total stranger?
No. But what does that have to do with anything?
Well, because, you know, we've spent more time together than a lot of married couples have, and I thought maybe you'd gotten used to me, and maybe you were thinking that that's love.
No, I don't think so, Doc.
Well, you know, we were sleeping in the same apartment, and I was depending on you for my safety, and that's very exciting. It's like living a movie. It's also very romantic.
Yeah, well, what about you? In the first few times I told you I loved you, you couldn't say it back. And then the other night on the beach, Mazatlan, you finally said it. Then on the plane coming home, I just started wondering that maybe it could have been that you were just so caught up in the romance of the whole trip. It had very little to do with me. I mean, you read about those things all the time. People go on vacation to some romantic spot, meet someone, and because they're away from home and relaxed and having a good time, they think they're in love.
Roman, I didn't realize that I loved you in Mazatlan. I knew it way before that.
Well, whenever it happened, we are back in reality now. I think we both have a lot of thinking to do. Very serious thinking.
Yes, I guess you're right. And the sooner we get back to normal, the better things are going to be. I've been thinking a lot about Renee.
What about Renee?
Well, she needed me when all this happened, and wasn't in any shape to help her. And now that I'm back, I would like to see her right away.
Yeah. Look, what about where you're going to live? I'm not going to let you stay in your apartment.
Well, no, I couldn't do that anyway. I don't know. I'll just find some other place to live very soon.
Good. Well, I guess I better check in with Abe, let him know that I'm back. What the hell is happening to us, Doc?
Dr. Evans, hello, welcome home. How was Mazatlan?
Absolutely beautiful.
Well, good. Maybe Joshua and I will think about it for a honeymoon.
Jessica, I didn't know. You must be very happy.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I'm very happy for you. Give my best to Joshua, would you? And may I speak to Renee if she's there?
Sure, just a minute, she's right here. Oh, it's good. Dr. Evans, hi.
Hello, Renee.
Oh, boy, I tell you, it is so good to hear your voice. I've really been worried about you.
Well, I've been worried about you, too. I'd like to see you, Renee. Have you heard from Lee?
Well, no, not directly. You know, I'm glad that you mentioned that because I'd really like to see you, too. When would be a convenient time?
How about an hour?
Oh, that sounds terrific. Thanks.
Good. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Marlena, are you sure you feel like going into the hospital today?
Well, I've neglected work long enough, and besides, I need to keep busy.
Could I ask you one question?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on between you and Roman?
Going on, Maggie?
Marlena.
I wish I knew. I don't understand it, Maggie. We were so sure of how we felt the other day, and now... I don't understand.
If I can give some advice, stop thinking about it.
What do you mean?
You and Roman are very intelligent people. Too intelligent for your own good. You can't relax and enjoy the feelings without analyzing every second. It's obvious how you feel about each other. So if it feels good, it's right.
What about all the doubts?
You're having doubts because it's getting serious. And you're both scared. Oh, Marlena, you don't fall in love easily. So, if you have that feeling, you are definitely in love, my friend, with a wonderful, glorious man.